Hi, Lena. Tell me what is so important on a community and what is so important about the subject to you?
Community, it's an interesting one because obviously you've got your personal community, and then if you own a business or you're sort of generally in business, you've got that kind of community. I'm a bit of a weird one, and the fact that I've always merged those two together. I've never,
I love, I love
I've,
the idea. I'm the weird one. We're all the weird one. That's why we're talking to each other.
and for me, I'm old school. I was born in the early 1970s, and I like face to face, and I like people, and I like communicating. It's my favorite thing to be able to do, is to be able to talk to people.
I totally agree. Let me give you a different question right now. What do you think about right now? Everybody's meeting as we are. We know each other in person, so we met in person.
We do.
That's how we actually created our connection. And now I'm in Madrid. Hi guys, and you are in London.
and right, it's cool that we can do that.
It's actually cool. And the idea about having old school, it's incredible for me as well. I'm younger than you, and I love exactly same values as you are. So
Yeah.
I'm literally as community, as I feel, it's not just about to having based on an age that I was born when I was born and all the kind of things. But many people does think. What do you think about that?
About the age thing? Well, as you well know, I'm old enough to be your mother, but you're one of my closest friends. And I think for me, it's about like-mindedness. Like, nobody knows this, but I'll tell the story. Like, you were working somewhere else and you saw a video that the company had done for some marketing, and I'd agreed to do a little bit of a referral, and you saw it and it resonated with you. And I think that like-mindedness and resonance was what happened when I walked in the door for the first time and you saw me. You went, "Oh, you're the lady that I saw on the video." And I think that connection, whether it be on digital like we're doing now, or it is face-to-face or by email, whatever that connection is, community for me is about, but it's a combo of like-mindedness, or if it's not like-mindedness, like values, there has to be some similarity and relevance to kind of pull, there's that old phrase of birds of a feather stick together, and it's kind of, because you and I don't agree on absolutely everything. We've got different views. We do on
many
lots of
ways
stuff,
we don't.
but, and lots of things we do, but I think we've got to, we connect on so many things, and I think that's what community is about for me.
Exactly, but because you told the story about how we actually met, let me give a little teaser for people. So now you can see us online, but we will be giving out an event where you can meet us in person. We're going to have a panel discussion with 2 more guests, and you can actually now I can't talk English today. 1, 2, 3. You can preview today. You can preview our energies, how we are, how we discuss, and trust me, we love each other, but in many ways, our ways of doing are totally differently. So Lena like this, I like this, and we're gonna have a heated, nice discussion about it. It's not fighting; it's heated discussion, guys.
Oh, I love a good debate. Love a good debate.
Oh, I love that. And this is about community and old-fashioned way. That's why I'm very glad you are one of the members of QOBLTV.
The first member.
The first member, it's true.
The first member that came on board.
The first. And it's important because actually what we done to the first of a project is launch of your first pop-up gallery event, and because you have an online gallery, and guys, we're going to be talking about this next time. Today is about community, and this community what we created, we actually put you actually put creators and the artists together. Which one? I help you to just to get a space, but you done incredible work there, and you actually built community in different kind of sphere. How was the feeling about, even before in your past, you have so many experience about people going for the events, organizing events through your consulting company, through your online community, and you are posting every single time on LinkedIn. You never stop, even when you're not feeling well. You just go, and that's what is actually motivating me. Tell me more. What is your ideal meeting with your inner circle?
Oh, for my inner circle, that's a really good one. So, as you well know, and I've brought you into that, I have a group of people that I've had for a long time. Some of them are newer, like yourself, but they are those people that I go to when I need to bounce ideas off. I want to maybe get my energy up because maybe I've kind of lost a bit of motivation, for advice, for help, but also I go to give help because in a really selfish way, I get a buzz from helping other people. So community in an inner circle means that I can also give back, you
That's
know?
lovely. I do like the same thing. I'm like, you are one of the people who created many of the phrases which one I'm using, and I'm very grateful for that. It's like connections for lives. Guys, so many times I wanted to create so many things, as even my company is actually the final decision was Lena's. Because I was like, how
Not
should I call it?
intentionally.
No, potentially, exactly. I was like, QOB. Oh, it's Queen of Battersea. But QOB is actually QOB Interiors. You know that? There's like one of the biggest
Yeah.
companies for interiors. And I was like, no, but I'm Queen of Battersea. I can't have the QOB to give it to someone else. So I'm like, I'll be QOB Ltd. And Lena was like, yes, that sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
And
next
also,
my next one is even on my body, by the way.
oh yes, true. The
I am beat.
connections for life thing was really interesting because you and I were, that's a prime example of inner circle working. You and I were battering ideas around. We were doing it on text, actually, if I remember correctly. I was on the couch. It was like about 10 o'clock at night. You'd come up with some ideas. And I went, because branding's in my background, I kind of went, well, here's the thing about connections. You can because I love a word play. I love a play on words. Connections for life means that you are connecting to help you in your day-to-day life, whether it be personal or business, but also connections for life. Like for me, some of the people I've connected with a gazillion years ago, probably before you were even born, are still part of my life now. You know what I mean? So they have been for my lifetime. So that's why when you and I came up with that final thing, it was like, together we it was proper collaboration, which community is about as well, you know.
It is. It is. In many
Yeah.
times, we also over meetings are always incredible. I remember first time we went to Ivy Gardens
Oh
together.
yes,
Remember that? We
I remember
found there
that
was
because I didn't have any makeup on. I was like, oh, I'm with this amazing looking man and I look like crap, but you made me feel so good. It was wonderful.
I'm glad because we got the best table, we got steaks,
We did.
we got wine, we had literally incredible evening.
We did. We got looked after very well that night because you knew some people. Connections again.
Yeah, that's exactly connections for life. And it's very important why right now we are talking about connections, because my company, your company, are all about connections and connections for life, personal, business, even literally when you bump to someone on the street, not in London way, when you bump into someone that starts
Well, you did that
shouting,
with
you
one
should
of
be
my
walking on the way.
You did that with one of my artists who had been in the original
Yeah,
pop-up only the other week,
exactly.
completely on the
Exactly.
other side of London. Yeah, cool.
It's incredible that this is the way what is important for me, and I would like to restore back this old-fashioned way meetings where people can actually talk to each other. But obviously, we want to make it into the new ways where we have apps, where we can share the contacts, where we have exactly this kind of recordings. When we can do. Oh, by the way, this show is called Connections for Life, and.
Hey.
And each person will be literally sharing their story and their opinion about the, and again my English 1 2 3 will be sharing the ideas and their opinion about community. So
Yeah, that's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to hearing other people's stories because I think, you and I talked about it, and I think other people that you and I have connected with as well, that there are networking groups out there, and I've been to I'm going to use the swear word, the BNIs and all that, and they work fine. I think they've got left behind, and I think what you're doing is molding together the good bits of the old ways, the olden days of humans talking, but also you're marrying that with the modern, with the app and the ways of like what we're doing now and what have you. So I think, yeah, A
So
new way of connecting. I'm looking. It's
exactly.
good.
So tell me your opinion about my inner circle. Inner circle is a meeting of 10 to 15 people, which one are you exclusively one person from a field. You're meeting bi-weekly, and you have a moderator, me, who will
Yep.
help you to get every 2 weeks to different level. You are having 2 minutes introduction to everyone to share, to meet. You have to bring one guest per month, so your network is naturally grows. And also, each member every 2 weeks will have a 20 minutes presentation, one 40 minutes presentation. We can this time can be chosen for however you feel. We have today 20 minutes discussion, and this is actually the nice panel discussion between us about talking how you feel about the community and how do you feel about this this inner circle. What do you think is the best, and what do you think you would like to have people around there? What kind of people you like to have there?
It's a really good question, actually, because I think having it in a group of people, mastermind, in a circle, whatever you want to call it, people have to come, and you can correct me if you disagree with me on this, but I think you'll agree. I think people have to come willing to give as much as they do take. Because I think one of the problems with modern day networking is people go in wanting to sell, 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 and grab, grab, grab. And I think, and it is a positive of what I personally learned from other good networking groups that used to exist, was I always used to go in thinking more about what I could help others with, but they came with the same attitude, which meant everybody was being helped, supported, talked about. And I think that ability to be open and not pretend everything's brilliant. So I belong to a very specific New Zealand, because I'm, as you can tell from my voice, I'm from New Zealand originally, 20 years in the UK, but I belong to a group that's specifically for New Zealand women in the UK. It's called New Zealand Business Women's Network, which is very specific. But the thing that I get out of that is it's the like-mindedness. We're all very different personalities, but it's the like-mindedness, and it's that openness and that safe space to be vulnerable. Running a business or working high up in a very pressured job within somebody else's business can be stressful. It can be tiring. And sometimes you just need to talk to others that will understand and help you when you need, because it's not always about the good stuff, although that's good to celebrate, but it's there. I think for me, it's as much there for I can be myself, but also if I've got challenges going on, which we all face running businesses, I've got someone that will generally understand what's potentially going on with me and potentially offer some advice, thoughts, ideas.
I do also feel that it's not also that they can understand you. They can also not understand you, which one can help you to understand yourself. Because if you have your inner circle with the meeting people, the same exactly. I totally agree with let's start from the beginning. I totally agree that people should go there and be like, I want to meet, I want to share, I want to help, and I want to also take. That's very important. It's not one way. I was last time trying to explain someone how my company is working, and it's exactly when you're setting a fire. First, you have to prepare everything. You have to chop the wood. You have to prepare small pieces of wood. You have to give it the paper. You have to light it up. Then you have to slowly putting the small pieces of wood until you are able to put a big logs of the wood, and then you can receive the heat of the fire. It is hard work. It is hard work with networking. It's hard to work with your own network. But if you have your inner circle, it's, let's say, starting with 5, 6, 8 people, and each will bring one person, you are naturally growing. And you are meeting with everyone. You don't have to meet in person these days, which one is incredible, because you are saving time for traveling. You can meet like we do, and you can literally just write things down as which one you can be helpful and which one you're not. And after 30 minutes, you know if you want to meet the person again or not.
Yeah. And I think
it's totally fair to do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think we are lucky that we live in an age where we no longer have to send pigeons. You know, and you know, you and I have talked every day this week about different things, both personally and business, but you've been in Madrid, You know, we've even gone shopping together, which is bonkers. But anyway, because I was having a day where a crappy day, and you cheered me up and took me shopping with you. You know, it's wonderful. But what it was all about was still about that connection,
Yes.
that feeling like I felt like I was there. So you can't digital and modern stuff doesn't have to be a blocker. It can be like, I feel like you're here. You know, I was making a coffee before, chattering away to you, and it felt like you were filling my room, and it's amazing, you know. But I think what you're doing, that balance between the two things, is going to be really cool. The in person, because we did miss that during the pandemic. I certainly did. But also being able to do things like this in the app, and just it's that feeling of being connected that we all miss.
Exactly,
You know?
I totally agree. I do like the like, guys, during this talk I'm going to be explaining also the QOB LTD, how it actually works. And so the inner circle is a very important part, which when you are meeting with your group and you are having your community, your inner circle, you can literally feel safe, share your ideas, and meet with people. There is another event which one we are literally doing on 9th of April, which one is the panel discussions, which one are meeting us in person and actually coming and meet people in different way, having discussion with the hosts and talk about important subjects, because all of you are telling me, I want real contacts, I need quality contacts, I want old-fashioned way working, but I want in the modern world. Oh, I'll tell you a secret. We have bespoke app where all the contacts, all the events, and all these videos and podcasts which I'm creating and blogs will be at the same place. So you don't have to anymore. Even I love exchanging the business cards, but Lena she loves printed one. I love my digital one.
I'm old. I like printed.
I love digital. But when you feel, oh, I lost the business card. Oh God, you don't have to worry, because all these contacts are still there. So this is one of the things, and I can't wait to have all of this more. But one more question I have:
Sure.
Who is your ideal person to have it in a circle with you? I asked this before, but we got distracted.
Who's my ideal person?
It can be a person from a field, or it can be maybe personality.
I think from a personality perspective, I think it needs to be somebody that's like I said before, is a giver more than a taker. Somebody that still wants to be a taker for themselves, that's fine. But I think somebody that comes willing to share, willing to be open, willing to give, willing to connect. It's that willingness. That what industry they're in doesn't bother me, because I like working in all sorts of different industries. Tell you what, I would be helpful though, is interior designers.
Interior designers. Listen, we can always. Oh yeah, we can invite QOB interiors.
Yeah, but no, it's more mindset. I think it's that come to the table, willing to work together, collaborate, give, be there for each other. Kind of it's mindset. It would be what I'd be looking for.
I do love this answer, because when I was first time joined my first I think it was Business for Breakfast, which when I joined the first in Prague, and I met with each member before I joined, and this is the idea of inner circle. You should meet with everyone. You should exchange a contact, and you should be there to willing to meet people, because it's about sharing. It's about, I'm missing right now. I need this and this person in my life. And I'll be like, who can I call? Oh, Lena is always on my favorites. You know?
I think what's interesting about the way you're setting it up with the inner circle, it's kind of like, you know, people talk about business models as hub and spoke. And I think what I mean by that is you have your inner circle of people, but they also have a community. And one of the things that I think people forget when it comes to networking, it's not just about the one layer of you meeting another person, because effectively when you meet me, you also get access to everybody I know, right? And that's a really powerful thing that I can bring to a table for a client, for a contact, for an inner circle person. It is why often when you think about, oh, I need a this and a that, you do pick up the phone or you do video call me or text me or whatever and go, oh, Lena, do you know? Because you know my network is there for you, which it will be for your group as well.
Exactly.
The QIB Limited.
Exactly. We got 20 minutes right now, and let me tell you something more. Thank you, Lena, for being my first guest.
You're welcome.
It's always number one. And we're gonna have with Lena this kind of discussion. She's gonna be my kind of constant guest in many events, and my next episode is gonna be about her. Lena will be sharing her personal story, which one is full of interesting events, from moving from New Zealand to London, her first day in London. I love hearing that story. Then how she got into the Stone Age, and it's literally like it's incredible. Then until how she got ill, and she got through a very, very serious illness, and she's still standing, smiling, and bringing us joy. And and she's very, very good friend of mine. And even I'm 3,000 kilometers or 2,000 kilometers away from London, I am still able to feel home, and I don't feel homesick. So it's That's incredible. Good. And thank you for that. So watch the next episode about Lena. Then have a look on the QOB Ltd LinkedIn profile. You can directly connect with me. You can directly connect with Lena. And we'll be happy to receive or meet you, even like this. And that's kind of it. Do you want to say something?
No, I just want to thank you for your time and how excited I am about this QOB Ltd community, because connections for life is vital, I think, for getting rid of loneliness, helping each other to support each other and building community. It's great. I'm excited.
I'm excited. Thank you so much to be my powerful friend. And
you're welcome.
Guys, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
See you next time.
Woo!